need help with getting on video, right? So right now we're seeing the world is going digital, going video. Yes, people still, have static posts. Those are great. I'm all for those. But we all need to, everything, advertisement, ads, everything is really going to the platform of what? Video. We are all doing more and more video now. We're seeing more video. All you see when you go on your Instagram and or your Facebook, everything's video. TikTok is all video. Like, it's all video, right? Even LinkedIn is doing a lot more video now as well. So I am all about helping you guys do better on video. A lot of you guys who want to create courses or want to do ads and all this stuff in the digital space, I know that you guys have reached out to me and asked me for help with regards to video. You guys, just so you know, if you hate it, if you don't love it, and all these things, let me just give you a cut. I just have 5 tips just on how you can do better on video and what's trending right now. So make sure when you get on, so you're not interrupted, make sure you turn you're scared, you're scared, but you're so much fun. You have such a great personality. Make sure you turn your phone on to do not disturb. The worst thing that can happen is if you're already a little scared and then this person starts calling you. Now you got to figure out, how do I turn this off and how do I answer? It's horrible. Trust me, I've done the legwork. So just have a little checklist of things you're going to do. Just turn, don't be scared. I love it. I love the camaraderie in here. Gotta love it. But yeah, you guys, turn your phone on do not disturb or airplane mode. Just don't have those, notifications, because they can, discombobulate you. So that's one way you can do better on video, is just to not have any distractions. If you have a home phone, like I still have a home phone, you might want to either turn it off or at least have it next to you. Like I have mine right now. I always forget to do that. Me too. I try to have a checklist, but sometimes I even forget, or I even have, nobody else probably has this anymore, but I have a home phone. So I have to put it next to me just in case. Now it never rings, but it just has happened to me when I'm on live, it'll ring, right? So that kind of stuff happens. Turn those phones off, and if you can turn your notifications off and all that other stuff just for a second, just for the time you're on video, go ahead and do that. Another thing is already have your talking points. So you guys, don't try to just, if you're not great at video, to try to just fly off at the cuff and remember everything, you're going to start to be like, what did I say there? You're going to start to lose your thoughts. Just have some notes. I got mine right here. These are my notes right here. I always have them. I need to be able to peer down. And if you have to tell people, that's fine. Like, hey, you guys, I'm going to look at my notes. There's nothing wrong with that. Or just peer down at them. But I already know what you're going to talk about. To try to fly off the cuff and you already don't like video, that's a hard thing to do. Even Obama and, Michelle, they have notes coming up. They've got a teleprompter. So how much more do we need to at least have something, y'all? You have something, that you can peer down at. So first things first, turn your phone on do not disturb so you're not getting these notifications that, jolt you. Already have your talking points. You can just peer down. You don't have to remember anything. It's right there in front of you. The other thing is rehearse. You guys rehearse what you're going to say. Before I get on, I rehearse, you guys. I'm like, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to add this story. Like, you guys, make sure you rehearse. There's nothing wrong with rehearsal. We rehearse for a lot of things, right? If you were back in the day when you were in like a fashion show or something, you had the rehearsals, right? Or, when you practice. People say you practice how you play, right? Before a softball game or a volleyball game or whatever, we practice. So make sure you rehearse just a little bit. This is going to make you do so much better on video, because you're going to be, people love the journey. Yep. Yeah, that's true. They do love the journey. Good point. And if that's another great thing you can do on video all the time, you guys, you can always share your story. And we should be sharing our story. I'm glad you said that, Catalina. At least share your story at least, once or twice a month. You should be doing that, because new people are getting to know you and like you and trust you. And when they see that you are like them, it's a great way. So that's a great video. Everybody should do that this week. Tell your story. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? What are you up to now? What barriers have you overcome? So people can start to, like me. I came from corporate America, jumped out, failed at entrepreneurship multiple times, got into course creation. It was the first thing that was able to make me money, stuff like that. So you can easily do that. But rehearse, you guys. So first things, turn your phone on do not disturb, you guys, or get the distractions out of there so you don't lose your train of thought. Have your notes readily available so you have something to peer down at. Rehearse the notes, rehearse how you're going to, do this, move, all that kind of stuff. If you're comfortable doing that. Next thing's next, and this is before you get on. pump yourself up. So if you're shy or if you're not good at video, can't do industries, I won't say your real name out here in these streets right now, but pump yourself up. Like, get excited. Like, I'm the best at this. I'm great at talking. I'm that one. I'm a winner. Like, you guys, it gets you in the mood. Like, I could do this. It's just a video. I got this. So you guys, I'm just telling you, pump yourself up. Get yourself really excited. You know, your vibe, it does exude into the energy you give out into the world. So if you're like, I suck at this, I'm horrible, I don't know if this is going to work, people feel that, and it's hard for them maybe to resonate with that. But if you come out there with confidence and they're like, you know what, she is the one I need to help with my corporate credit. She's the one I should go to get help with my corporate credit. She's the one that can help me get my Airbnb started. Like, if they can see your confidence, then they're like, okay, she's the one I want to work with. I know her story. I know that she's had success. I know she's confident. Why wouldn't I want to work with her? So that's another thing. Pump yourself up. Get yourself excited. Get excited. It doesn't have to be a long video. Just get excited for those, pump yourself up. And then last but not least, the fifth point is just be you. And I know that says, everybody says that, but if you don't have to act as you're on video, if you can just show up and make money, I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Like, I could just show up on here. I could just be Angelic Marnier. I don't have to be anybody else. When I first came on, I was trying to be perfect and all buttoned up and everything's perfect in my life when it's not. Like I said, I've had my lows of the lows in entrepreneurship, and I've had some really nice highs too, but everything hasn't been perfect. Entrepreneurship hasn't been this rosy picture for me. I failed at several different businesses, drop shipping. I tried doing insurance. I tried eBay. Like, a lot of things I tried, I didn't do well at, but I was trying to act like I was. But if you come on, just be you. Like, hey, today was beautiful and this and this and this happened. Or you can say, you know what, today was a really rough day. Whatever it is, but just be you. Like, if you are low energy, then be low. You don't have to be high key. You don't have to be, you can be low key. You don't have to be somebody else. Don't try to be somebody else in this space, because if you really want to do good video, all you got to do is just show up and be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. So I just want to leave you guys with that note. And this is how we're going to stay recession proof, by being ourselves, because if we can, all we got to do is fill a void in the market, right? And show up as ourselves, because people attract to, certain people attract to me and some people don't. Some people I don't resonate with. Some people think I have too much energy or this and this and that, and that's fine. But there's other people who be your authentic self, yes. And you've got a great personality and you're fun. You're funny too. And you have a story. I know your story. I know your backstory. I know all the stuff. I won't give it away, but you have a great story that is very encouraging, would be very encouraging to a lot of us. So that's it, you guys. But show up as you. Like, how much easier would video be if we didn't feel like we had to put a front on, or we had to put this mask and act like, yeah. What if you just came on and were like, this is me? And, you can come in whatever attire, in your, whatever attire feels comfortable to you, and with whatever background feels comfortable to you. But if you could just come up and show up and be yourself, that's my thing. I want to be able to show up as myself and make money, and make millions at that. So again, just in case, if you want to do better video, if you want to do great on video, if you want to come on more confident in video, do just that. Turn your phone off, turn off all notifications so you don't get, I always say discombobulated, or if you don't get, an interference in your thought pattern, okay? So if you don't have any notifications on, if you don't have your phone ringing, and that once that call comes in, it's tough, because you're trying to cancel out the call, and then it takes you to a black screen, and then you're trying to get back to the black. It's no fun. And then also, already have your talking points ready, so you don't have to think about it. You just look down at your notes, just like I'm doing. Rehearse those notes before. Pump yourself up. Let yourself know, like, I'm that queen. I'm that king. I got this. And then really just show up as you, so you don't have to put on a facade or a front for anybody else. Come as you, so you can do great video, so you can help other people get to their next thing, all right? A lot of you guys are great at a lot of things.